but we've lost this communication. It's like the remote control doesn't work anymore. And so once we enter this game, we're alone and we don't feel this connection. But as our DNA starts to reconnect, this connection, our remote control, starts working again. Let's talk about DNA because, when I was raised, I was told that, we got our DNA from our parents and it was just kind of locked in stone. I mean, the apple doesn't fall too far away from the tree. So if your dad had cancer and his dad had cancer, well, there was probably a good chance you were going to have cancer too. But we know that that's not the truth anymore. I mean, DNA is much more flexible. And so research nowadays, the scientists are finally pulling their heads out of their Newtonian asses and starting to realize, wait a second, there's more going on here. Maybe DNA is actually functions more like an antenna. And it's our connection to this field that connects everything. The 0 point, the ethers, the Akashic records, whatever you want to call it. There's this field of energy and consciousness that connects us all. And in this field is every belief, every thought, every experience that you've ever experienced, that anybody's ever experienced. And so as our DNA starts to reconnect, we have a stronger connection with this field. It's almost like our connection with reality is going from like a dial-up connection to like this broadband DSL connection, and we can take in more information faster. And it's not like, you're walking around and you have all this information in your head. It's that you can access this information the moment you need it. No matter what experience is going on in your life, the moment you need to make a decision, you can access this wisdom that you've learned from all these other lives to make the right decision for you. And another thing that I think the DNA is doing is I think the DNA is our communication link between our higher self. I mean, it's our communication channel. And so we've been down here and we've been disconnected from who we really are. And not this who we are, but who we really are, including the non-physical. And so as this communication link with our higher self becomes stronger and more focused and more clear, our intuition, our instinct becomes crystal clear and we know exactly what to do. A really good metaphor would be a video game. So if you're going to play a video game, you choose the environment and, you choose the character, and so you start playing the game. But you're not the character. You're the one playing the character. Well, we're the character, okay? We think we're down here by ourselves and we're like carving out this, path through this life. But there's this larger non-physical aspect of us that chose this character, that chose this environment, that chose these experiences. And the whole time we've been down here, the higher self, your higher self has been like screaming out to you directions. We think we're down here and we're like, okay, I want to go there. So this is what I do to go there. Well, your higher self, the non-physical aspect of you has a completely different perspective on how you can get to where you want to go. But we've lost this communication. It's like the remote control doesn't work anymore. And so once we enter this game, we're alone and we don't feel this connection. But as our DNA starts to reconnect, this connection, our remote control starts working again. And we start getting these impulses and these urges and showing these synchronicities, and we're starting to realize, wait a second, there's more going on here than just me in this world all alone. I'm part of something much, much bigger. And I actually have help. And not only help, but the perfect help for me. Because it's me helping me. So, as their DNA reconnects, there's this ease that comes into our life. And this connection with the field, and this connection with our higher self becomes stronger and stronger. And you will eventually realize, you will have no doubt who you are and that you have help. And man, life becomes a lot more easier. You just jump in the flow of life instead of going against the current. You realize, wait a second, there's so much more going on.